What you're about to see is an episode of Comedy After Dark. This was a TV show that aired in Connecticut 1992 to 1994 and starred high school friends. There was no high definition then. We shot the show on VHS tape. The old tapes broke down over time, leaving some episodes with poor video quality. From the basement of his own home, it's the Comedy Hour, starring Mike Burke. With the comedy team, John Landolfi, Aaron Fleming, Chris Burke, Jen Souls, and James Glover. And now, here he is, the man you've been waiting for, Mike Burke!
Today, this is our 5th show, and we're kind of excited. Obviously, you can see the excitement from my face, but I will deal with that another time. But I explain to you how it's going to go. I'm not doing a monologue anymore. I'm sick of them. I can do that. I'm the host. But we have a good show today. Next week, we'll be doing a 2-part series on the Democratic Convention. I'll have interviews with Paul Zongas, Jerry Brown, George Bush, Ross Perot, and Jesse Jackson. So stay tuned for them. And if you don't, I'll have to kill you. Okay, well, let's go to the desk and we'll get started. We've been doing 5 shows, and the show, 5th show. But let me explain to you what we're doing today. As you all know, at the beginning of the show, the moron died. Who the hell is the moron anyway? That's what we all wonder. So we'll be going to a little later. But I want to tell you, one of our cast members, we've been doing this show for a while now. We started in May, actually in March, like you would care. But one of my cast members is John Landolfi. He's like a co-writer. He writes some of the things, and he does some camera work. So I'm going to bring him out today, and we'll interview him, and he's got a little surprise to tell us. So ladies and gentlemen, John Landolfi.
Hi, Mike.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. We're acting like we don't know each other now.
Okay, you're out of here. Thank you. That was John Landolfi. Just kidding. What do you think of it?
It's great. You know, it's hard to get everybody together, but once we do.
Yeah. I think we may get rid of a few people, you know what I mean? But, we've had a lot of changes, such as the set, by the way. I have to show you the set. We have both cameras here. Here we have, this is a new bench. We usually have a single chair, but we've had problems having to drag out a chair. So this is the new double chair. Built it myself. Piece of crap. The desk is moved back, and a new weekend news area, but we'll show you that when the time comes. Okay, John. Now, one question I like to ask people, being that usually young kids come here. Yes. What do you plan on doing in the future? Do you want to go into a business like this? The field of entertainment?
I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. I'm not as entertaining as you, Mike, however, and...
Thank you.
You're damn right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, seriously, now, there's something I want to tell people, that after our 10th show, John's going to be taking over Weekend News.
Order.
Yeah, he's going to be taking over my job in that part. I thought I had too much on the show. Well, the funniest thing on the show, and I wasn't even part of it, I was the announcer, bladder control, if you remember that. But what did you think when you were doing that bladder control? I mean, that was like the funniest thing we did. I mean,
it was the most embarrassing, too, because when we go to school, and I seen people, and they would come up to me, and they'd bring up the bladder control problem. And
How was it to actually have to stick this huge hose in your pants? I mean,
It was very comfortable, actually.
yeah.
And wearing a nice diaper, that's always comfortable,
I know.
too.
Yeah, we had to get this like sweatshirt and make a diaper out of it.
Yeah, we had to improvise because...
Our budget is zero. Nothing.
We
Nothing.
have nothing.
We have nothing.
Oh, except for the costume bizarre trip we made.
Yeah, we
that
actually
was a
had
big
to
trip.
do it today. Yes, of course they said you can't film in here, but
Yes, we got almost kicked out of
yeah,
Costume Bazaar.
we gave him a heart attack, ripped his heart out, and killed him. But well, that's another story. There's one of those shows, 60 Minutes or something. Boy, that was. But now you have a surprise to tell us. For people who watched this show, our fans, they would know John from the skits and stuff, and
Yeah.
of course they know me as the king. Now, you're going to be doing something that not too many people can do, and give us a preview.
Yeah.
Our 10th show is our Talent Night. It's a special show at night. We'll be filming it at night. We'll have just kids coming out and perform. There won't be any skits or anything. And John will be... And John, you would like to explain what you're going to be doing?
I'm going to be eating fire.
Explain to us exactly how.
Well, I have torches at home. Sticks with cloth wrapped around them. I dip them in a solution, which I'm not going to reveal.
Yeah.
But,
Now, the first time trying this, did you, like, burn your mouth or something?
well, the one was I held the flame the wrong way, and it burned the roof of my mouth, and the skin peeled off.
When's
So-
this happen? Is this
I
like...
think that was about a month ago.
Yeah.
A couple months ago. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm trying to forget it.
Maybe we won't have him on. You want to
Right.
try it now? A
Well,
preview?
Sure, if I have a light to light up the thing. I'm not going to do the
No
regular...
Bud Lights on scene.
I'm not going to use the regular torches. I'm going to use the regular stick.
Yeah.
And,
Well, we can come out a little later and work on that.
sure. Because we have to find some sort of lighting utensil.
Now, another thing I want to announce to warn the cast is that there's a stalker stalking the studios. He killed the moron. We don't know who's next, but we want to be careful and watch out what happens. So, watch out what happens. So, we'll take it as it goes, and we'll just be aware. Okay, well, thanks, John. We'll
Thank
see you a
you.
little later.
Okay, I'm sure I'll be
Okay.
in one of these skits of some sort.
Next on the agenda, we have, well, we're going to a commercial. So we'll be back after this.
Good evening, and welcome to Weekend News, starring Mike Burke as our anchor person, assisted with John Landolfi. And Mike, here you are.
Thank you, Mr. Glover. I am Mike Burke, and this is Weekend News. Now, as you all know, the Democratic conventions are going on. Well, they happened. And next week, there will be a special on that. But we have Jesse Jackson, who is on the phone. John Landolfi, our reporter, will go to him. John, take it away.
Let's just give Jesse a call.
Hello, Neil Vance. I'm calling. I have a message on my machine. I'm not here at the moment.
Hello, this is the Jesse Jackson residence, so we're sorry for that. Can we help you, sir?
Yes, this is John Landolfi for the Weekend News on the Comedy Hour starring Mike Burke. Would you mind,
Excuse me for a moment, but what is the comedy hour? For legal purposes, we can't have fraud. Is this a real show or what is this?
Yes, it's a real show.
It is? Oh,
Yes,
all right.
it's a public access.
Yes, now Mr. Jackson's in the bathtub at the moment. If you can call back in about a minute, we'll have to put on some clothes. Because I can see him in clothes. Alright, just call back. Alright?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, what do we do now?
Complete failure.
Yes. Well, let's talk about last week's show. Remember that Michael Jackson thing?
That was
We've been getting letters and stuff. People are complaining. Hey, how you doing? Complaining about Michael Jackson. Oh, we love him. And some people will actually agree with it. Okay, let's try it again.
Mr. Jesse Jackson?
Yes, who is this?
This is John Landolfi from the
Oh,
Mike Burke
oh,
Show
yes,
again.
yes. Mr. Jackson's here in a moment. Mr. Jackson! Jackson!
Off the phone. Dictionary recording 20345.
Oh, God's sake, we're gonna have to do this again. Ready? Let's go.
Got
Okay.
disconnected again?
Ready?
Oh, yeah. The Don's got enough power, sir.
Hello?
Yes, can we...
Yes, here he is now.
Okay.
Hello? This is Jesse Jackson, and can I help you?
Yes, this is the Mike Burke Show, and this is John Landolfi. Would you mind,
Mike Burke? Who else lives in Mike Burke? I'm the left out of Chris. I don't know any Mike Burke.
would you mind, having an over-the-phone interview, Mr. Jackson?
Well, at this moment, I'm not eating green eggs and ham, but I am sitting on a fan and my butt is hurting as if it was burning on a pan. Yes, I would accept this phone call.
Okay. What do you think about the Democratic race and the convention?
Well, for one thing, I'm a little angry that Governor Bill Clinton did not choose me for his vice president. Al Gore, that name reminds me. It reminds me of when I was a young boy. And reminds me of when I was a young boy. And those white peoples would come to me and say, sit on the front, you cannot sit with me on this school bus. So I have made a decision.
That's wonderful, Mr. Jackson.
I want to be Paul Zongis's vice president if he ever runs again.
That's wonderful.
Excuse me, this is Paul Zongus. The delegates are not preserved. I do not want Jesse Jackson to be president or vice president with me. I just wanted to clear that up. Thank you. I got to go.
Oh, hello, Mr. Jackson.
Sorry, when that Paul Zongus talks, it makes me crack up.
Mr. Jackson, I have a serious question now.
Yes.
Do you think Bill Clinton smoked marijuana? Do you think he inhaled?
The guy, if he come out and hail a marijuana stink, what makes you think he could run the country?
That's exactly.
Of course, I do not want President
That's
Bush. I do not want Clinton. So I am going to vote for Ross Perot.
Do you think Bill Clinton's a nymphomaniac? Because we've had the rumors coming around to the Mike Burke Show.
Well, he's a sex maniac, that's for sure.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought.
First of all, I want to clear up something. People are saying that I'm not a reverend, but I am someone in disguise, that I am a devil worshiper, but that is not true, because I love God, and God loves me.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, are you related to Michael Jackson?
God help us all, no I'm not. I'm black, he is white.
Would you mind singing a verse to his song, Black or White?
Well, I wouldn't mind. I'm black or white. Yes, I'm black. Well, I don't know the words to that song. Well, I've got to go now. From the grace of God, I will not eat green eggs and ham. Go ahead, make my day and sit on a fan. Well, of course, if you're tired, go and sit in a can. Thank you, Mr. Man.
Well, thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Jeez, Mike, that was some interview. What an interview.
Thank you, John Landolfi, for that interesting interview. Now we've got a few seconds. As you heard, Paul Zongus was on the phone. We will actually be seeing him next week, the actual Paul Zongus. But he is on line 2, and you want to talk to him for a few seconds.
Sure.
Yeah. He's at the Democratic.
Hello? Yeah, what are you doing here? Democratic Convention. Can we help you?
Yes, can we please speak to Paul Zongus? This is the Mike
I
Burke
can't
Comedy
hear you. Too
Hour.
much noise. What is that?
Yes, can we please talk to Paul Zongus? This is the Mike Burke Comedy Hour.
Yes, let me get him. He's right here.
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Dongus.
now.
Come here, Mr. Dongus. It's for you.
Hello, Paul Zongus. Can I help you?
Yes, this is the Mike Burke Comedy Hour. If you wanna...
Excuse me, the comedy hour? Who's the host of the comedy hour?
The wonderful and ingenious Mike Burke, comedy
Mike Burke?
superb.
Mike Burke, perfectly is Mike Burke like the host. He's like the host of the show.
Yes, that's right.
I think I have an interview with him next week.
Yeah, yeah, you do. You're actually signed on the show.
Now, what are your questions just asked for me?
Well, we just wanted to ask you a few questions. What do you think about the presidential race so far?
I was hoping that I would actually win the nomination. I only got like 20 votes, but so far they're still voting now. As you can hear, there's people in the background. For President of the United States, I was hoping that Governor Clinton would win.
Governor Clinton, so you're a Clinton fan?
Originally I was hoping Ross Perot would win the elections because I thought that he was the right man. Now, it's kind of upsetting that I just heard that he just quit from the race. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
What's some questions you have?
Well, I was wondering, I asked this to Jesse Jackson. I was wondering, from you, what do you think about Bill Clinton inhaling the marijuana?
Personally, I think that he doesn't know how to inhale, but I think he makes a good president. I have to go now. I have to make a speech, so if you want to stand in the front, you can be a part of it. I'll be willing to do it. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm not going to speak now. Come on, Paul! The Democratic Party convention. The thing is, most important is that you run for a Democrat. Many people have asked me why I think make almost fun. The reason is I was in an accident as a kid, but I will not explain that. Now, my issues on the elections are that, the economy is that in order to challenge what is going on from what President Bush has done, the Reagan and Bush administration, we must get more money in it. And, well, if I don't win the elections, then I go for Clinton, and hope Clinton will get it. Thank you for speaking with me. I'm out of here. Thank you.
That was Governor, or Paul talking to the Senator, sorry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Brown.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to make my speech brief because I want to. And I think that you should all vote for me. I nominated myself for this speech. And, well, the economy is what's got to be changed. We must change it now, as I did as governor of California. This is what we want to do. Thank you. I got to go there. Totally off stage. Thank you.
John?
Well, Mike,
John, we are,
don't you find that incredible that when you hang up the phone, it still keeps going? That's amazing.
Well, I decided we could stay with the thing. We could hear Clinton talk also. Of course, we'll have to be careful. I heard he's writing a book now about his entire speech. I mean, his speech was this long in pages. We got...
What do you want to ask Mr. Clinton?
We could ask him a few questions, yeah. Now, originally we were going to do some things, but we were going to interview Bush today, but I think we'll hold that off, and we'll stay here. We could do that for...
Well, Mrs. Bush is sick at the present time, so he's unavailable.
That's exactly right. Thank you.
So why don't we call the elections again? Yeah, well, we got a copy of his thing. Bring it up. I'll show it after he speaks.
Airborne delivery.
Okay, ready? You could turn that up again. Now we go back to John again, who's calling into the election.
Echo.
I guess you gotta do the DDDD.
Wait, cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut it.
Hello! You heard the elections here, Democratic. Can you help me for a moment?
Yeah, so Governor
Where's the Clinton speaking right now?
Just tell him it's Mike Burke. I'm sure he'll want to talk.
You know, he has to speak about one thing.
I was voting that people would understand why I picked Al Gore. Al Gore is a good man, and I think he'd make a good vice president. If I was to become the governor, well, I was the governor. If I was to become the president of the United States, I would make sure that it is wonderful. I'm going to speak to you about my mother. One of the reasons of why I am a hard worker is because my mother, well, she helped me out.
All right, give us a break and get some wine.
And she was strong and, well, she did what she had to do. Now, if I was to play the saxophone here, let me play the saxophone. No! Here it is.
No! Not the saxophone!
We'll never hang up.
Right now I want to play the theme song for...
Pardon the interruption. We have a bomb present in the gallery.
Okay, let's hear about the explosion.
Thank you, Mike. And I'm here at the Democratic Convention.
Shut up.
And right now, everybody's in contagion. I mean, everybody's going crazy. There was an explosion, and we don't know if anybody's injured at this time. We'll keep you updated. But right now, it looks like most of the convention is going to be blown to smithereens.
Yeah, now, has anyone been injured?
Let's see. Oh, just came in. Bill Clinton is severely injured. Ross Perot is dead. And, by God, I'm going to kill him. I'm sorry, I had to do that, Mike. And there's about 30 or 40 supporters dead at this time. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, well, that was Weekend News. Thank you, everyone, for participating in that. Next week we will have Ross Perot also, but so I want you to tune in.
Mike, he's dead.
Closer! We'll be back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Glover as Chevy Chase. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Chevy Chase is here in the studio. And now another edition of The Moron.
And, well, I'm here today at a studio. Now, I want to ask you people at home a question. What if I was on a bus and I was to jump out the window? No. What if I was on a bus or a car and I puked at the window? Would it hit the back window of a car and shatter the glass? Or would it splatter all over? I don't know. Do you?
Yeah.
But now, there's one thing I gotta ask you. Do you feel lucky? Huh? Do you, Buck? Cause I'm a moron.
What do you think is out of you?
No!
Get the camera on me.
Yes, finally, I'm kicking out of that, dumb moron.
Okay, I need someone to come and say,
Oh my God, the moron's dead. Call an ambulance.
I'm Mildred. Well, today we're just here, just enjoying this beautiful day. I just want to... I went and I got this done over to just beautiful. Now, Mildred, is this something you want to tell us? You're getting married. Yes, he's a darling. Who the hell would marry her? She's uglier than a Mack truck. Well, what a lovely day it is today. Like your implant. God, it's a nice day.
You're never gonna get rid of it.
Oh, my God! Go ahead. Make my day. So, you want to play games and kill my son? Fine. Oh, by the way, did you fire 5 shots or did you fire 6? Now ask yourself that part. Oh, Mildred! Oh, you weigh a ton! Jesus! Mildred is dead! Oh. Now, where am I gonna get a sidekick at the last minute? Jeez.
Good evening. We're here to honor the moron person nobody ever cared about. Mildred, the big mama of the television business. Of course, we don't really care. We're not going to give away honorable memorial. We're just going to watch it and think back to the other shows in which they participated on with Mike Burke Comedy Hour before the stalker got to them. That's all I have to say. Here they rest. May they rest in peace.
That we all never really cared about. He was a moron, but now he's dead. So, I bid a farewell to one of my characters, the moron. Goodbye, the moron.
My name is Al Shirley. Now I'm going to be replacing the moron who died. Don't we all die sometime? Now this show is, I just talk about being old. Like last week I had a prostate surgery. Hi, my name is Al Shirley. And just like last week I had a prostate... No, I said that. You know, it's a small world. Small world. You know, small world. You know, the moron died. You know, it was a small world. Happy! Happy! It's like my dog died. Well, anyways, I like to speak to people. Because talking is something that we all like to do. So I'm going to bring out one of my friends. He looks weird. He's got a big hat on. He's older than I am. Now, if you've ever seen the moron, he's always waiting for a bus. So I decided that we won't do that. Here he is now.
Hey, old friend.
How you doing?
How you doing? Oh, God. Don't you? Oh. You got the old can to spit in?
I don't have you know. Oh, yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe.
So what's new?
Well, I got this new show.
Come on, not on the show. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Want to sit
Now,
down.
anyways, I'll put him back in. Look at that. This is big. Yeah, babe. Well, anyways, I have to go now because my producer is saying, get your butt off the screen.
I'll tell him where to go.
Hi, my name is... That's the show. Oh, can I do my impression of Harry Mandel? I am Harry Mandel. Me too, Bobby. I'm Bobby. Oh, I'm out of here. Oh. Where am I going?
Sit down.
I don't know where to go.
Sit the hell
Well, you know. You just excuse me for a moment. Hey! We're filming a show! Be quiet up there! One of the things of working with a studio in the basement, you gotta hear the noise upstairs. Those termites there.
They're having a party.
Yeah, they talk, they sit there, you do a show, and they just don't shut up! So every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Okay, well, the camera guy's talking now, so I'll have to stick a needle up his butt, but, well, that's come to the end of the show. John, we said John would come out here and perform. So,
if we can get John out here, he'll do his thing, and then we'll say goodbye. John?
Okay, so what happened? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get more.
Gee, did you just... Oh, my God, the guy just ate the fire here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh. What will happen when we burn his face off? You all saw it here, You all saw it here on the Comedy Hour.
One more time.
All right, here we go. One more time, John Landolfi eating fire.
John.
Here comes his nose that just burned up. Do you do this regularly? Do you like to eat fire? Is it?
I'm still going, man. I'll let him in the show. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, John. Thank you. Okay. It's been a great...
I think it was.